Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Delyth Lloyd. I work for BBC Sport and BBC 5 Live as a broadcaster, journalist and reporter. Obviously in sport, so a lot of what I do is sport related, as obviously as that sounds. End up doing a lot of sport bulletins on 5 Live, report a lot at sporting events, regularly go to football matches every week, do a lot of tennis as well, and do quite a few other sports as well. So quite a mixture and variety of sports. Makes my job very entertaining.
What have you been talking to the young media team about today?
Predominantly my experiences in my career, and ultimately focusing on interviewing techniques and how the people here can get the best from the youth games, get the best from their interviewees, what makes a good interview, how to maybe be during an interview that might not be going well. So I've just been talking through my experiences of having to deal with sporting people, some good, some bad, and how to make the best of those interviews. And I was also speaking to the teenagers here today, finding a bit more about exactly what they were doing and how they were going to get about it. So it was it wasn't all just focused on me, it was me bringing my experiences to it, but equally trying to get the teenagers here as well, speaking about how they're going to prepare different interviews.
Have you been involved with the school games before, and if so, how?
I haven't, but I'm very delighted to be part of this. I think it's certainly got a great potential as an event. I heard obviously today that the opening ceremony went well, so clearly there's a lot of preparation gone into it, and the crew here seem very focused on making it a success. So yeah, very excited to help out today.
How important do you think spectators are in these kind of events?
Yeah, pretty important. Not maybe the full key part to it. I think a lot of it's about the athletes, but I think ultimately the spectators being there, I think can definitely feed the athletes, particularly obviously if they've got friends and family watching them. It certainly spurs on athletes, and the more people you get to watch these events can bring out the best in them, and equally I think the whole persona of the whole event, the more people you've got watching, certainly can make it a better success. So yeah, they are a big part of it.
And finally, what piece of advice would you give to young people considering a career in journalism or broadcasting media?
That's a good question. I'm sure I've been asked that a few times. Excuse me. I think the best thing to say is love what you do and never give up. If you sort of set out on a career in journalism, media, etc., don't let things put you off, because there will be hurdles along the way, no pun intended, and then we've got athletics as we can. And just keep going. And I think a crucial part of it, as well as getting through school, college and university and the rest of it, I think a huge part of it as well is getting a lot of experience outside of education or alongside education, certainly what you guys are doing here. There's no better experience than being out at events like this, particularly if it's sporting, broadcasting you want to get into. Feeling it, being out on the ground and experiencing and doing things for real. We can all read about things, how to be a broadcaster, how to be a journalist, we can all do it on paper, learn about things by watching tapes, but actually going out and doing it yourselves, I think that's absolutely invaluable, getting proper experience, because that will only aid you when and if you do go on to college and university and perhaps do a degree in journalism. So I would say that, and equally enjoy it as well. Love what you do.
Thank you.